The state's top high school football teams battled it out at Leilehua Stadium on the final day of November. Both Division I and Division II titles were at stake. The opener pitted the Division II Iolani Raiders behind their brilliant quarterback Kela Marcial and the Lunas of Lahaina Luna. The team from Maui here in red took an early lead by scoring 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. The Lunas fought bravely, representing their school colors with pride, but it would be Iolani's defensive adjustments at halftime and the clutch plays of their receivers that would prove to be the difference. With this victory, Iolani wins its second state Division II title. The main event featured the most storied football program in Hawaii history. The St. Louis Crusaders took on the Leilehua Mules, the Cinderella story of this 2007 football season. The Mules came into the game as underdogs, with St. Louis undefeated and boasting the #1 position that they held all season. The Crusaders were coming in confident, with one of the top scoring offenses and the best defense in the state. Leilehua would look at their star sophomore quarterback Andrew Manley, who would be starting only the 4th varsity game in his young career. Leilehua's defense had been formidable all season and forced a turnover on the very first play from scrimmage. Crusader quarterback Michael Mamiya fumbles the ball and the Mules recover. The Mules failed to capitalize as the Crusaders' #1 defense shut down the Mules offense in 4 plays. With the Crusaders' second possession of the game, the Mules once again forced a turnover with a pick 6 by cornerback Alan McCann. Outmatching each of the Mules' postseason games, they had found a way to win. The yellow and green were starting to believe. The Crusaders would turn the ball over 2 more times before their first score, a 6-yard keeper by Mamiya. They would have one more score with a field goal just before halftime. After a third quarter stalemate, the Crusaders extend their lead with this scoring strike from Mamiya to Lucas Gonzalez. But the Mules would not be denied. The 4th quarter would set the stage for an unforgettable comeback. The sophomore quarterback was now in the zone, heading his receivers on timing plays and advancing the ball for 2 scoring drives, the last coming with under 1 minute left on the clock. The receiver Edison Dunlao beats his man as Manley connects for the winning score.
Tell us about that final play on that final touchdown.
I don't know, we just came out in the same formation and then we just seen the corner up on me playing bump, and at practice, we practiced bump, so I don't know, I got off that bump good and beat him on the streak.
We were going crazy, and the guys we had to calm them down, we had to calm the crowd down, shaking the stadium, coaches couldn't coach, so just had to calm them down and then a defense make plays because we have shut deep, baby.
And for these guys, my coaches, hard-working, dedicated coaches, the hard work finally paid off, and for these kids, God, I miss them already, I'm just so proud of them.
Once again, the Mules, unfazed by their underdog status, had believed in themselves and rallied to come from behind and win just as they did in each of their postseason games.
Once they scored, everybody's heads was going down already, and right then and there, every game that we came back, we just told everybody, just believe. Just like the fans have the sign, just believe, and that's all we did. All you need was to believe and just have love for one another.
After losing to Kahuku last year in the championship game, the Crusaders have been on a mission all year and came into the game undefeated, but once again would see victory ripped from their grasp in the final seconds of the game.
Yeah, tough loss, and it hurts. It hurts even more when it kind of same thing happened again, last year, and lose it at the end again this year. It hurts. The kids played hard all year long, and to not get a championship really, really hurts. But hats off to Leilehua. They made the plays when they needed to, and that's why they came out ahead for us.
This is a team that has scrapped their way through from the beginning of the year. We knew it was going to be a tough game, and we knew we were going to be in a battle for us all the way to the end, all 4 quarters. And you got to give credit to that Manley kid. He didn't look too good for the first 3 quarters, and game in and game out, he comes through in the clutch. And a lot of credit goes to these guys, but I'm really proud of our guys. They battled hard. It hurts. I know it hurts out here, coming up a little bit short again, but it's all about God's plan and greater good that's going to come out of this, and that's something that we just believe in and something that we're going to have faith in. So.
This year's state championships will go down as the most exciting in recent years. This was the Mules' second state title. Their last one was in 1984, when they again defeated the St. Louis Crusaders. Reporting for Pacific Network, this is Johan Boyd at Leilehua Stadium.